Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to install a closure. So right now I am going to just establish where I would like the closure to sit. Because my client has quite a fair sparse hairline, we would like the closure to sit a little bit more forward. So I'm going to go ahead and let my client hold the closure in place. This allows it to not move as I am stitching it down in place. So I'm going to start with my left side, your right side, I'm not really sure. I'm going to just stitch down this side of the closure first, and then I'm going to move on to the other side of the closure. What I'm going to do is alternate from both sides with 2 different needles. I do a double stitch and I stitch very close together so that the closure is intact, but what you need to make sure is that your closure lays flat and there is no folds in the lace. So the alternating method that I'm showing you, alternating from left to right, is a great way to make your closure flat and ensure that there's no folds in the closure, which can happen if you just go all the way round in a U shape. So right now I'm just continuing to stitch down my closure all the way around the back, ensuring that it is flat and stitching quite close to each other. I'm just fast forwarding the video so that you're not here forever watching this, and also you can't really see the back too well. I will be re-recording this type of video showing you a bit more of a close-up of the back and the stitching technique, but because I was kind of on limited time, I didn't get a chance to film and change positions with my client. So now the closure is all stitched down, I'm just going to secure it in place and tie a knot. Then I'm going to section off 2 1 centimeter partings from the front of the lace back. Now these 2 partings have to be on top of the cane rows underneath the lace, because those are going to be the anchors for the closure to make sure that it doesn't flap and it doesn't move back. And also when you go to tighten the closure in future, you will be using those 2 cane rows to tighten the closure. So now I've got my 2 sections. What I'm going to do is get my needle and thread and go under the lace and scoop some hair from the cane row underneath the lace up, and then tie tiny little knots with my thread. You need to make sure that the knots are very tiny, because obviously you're going through the lace, and also you need to make sure that you don't pull the thread too hard, because if you pull through the lace too hard, then you can end up making tiny holes in the lace, which you don't want to happen. But what you do need to ensure is that you're not making a loop over the lace. You're just making tiny knots, doing a reverse stitch on top of the lace, but the knots are actually appearing underneath the lace where no one can see, and all you have on top of the lace are little black knots that no one can really notice and no one can really see. So now that my lace is secured to the camera underneath, what I do is get a little piece of net and I attach it to the front of the lace, and then I use it as an anchor to pull back and attach to the net on the sides. This is specifically for someone who has no hairline. If they did have a hairline, you could obviously just do the normal method and just stitch the lace onto their camera, or you could just stop at the part that I showed you before where you do the tiny little knots through the lace, and then it will just be laid and flat and secure. But because this client has got such a thick hairline, I'm just going to use added net to secure it to the base of the weave. If you would like, you could use elastic. However, I don't like to use elastic because it's so stretchy. I feel like I have to pull it quite a lot and add a lot of tension to get the result that I can just get with 2 minutes with a net. After sewing down my weave, this is the finished result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please rate, comment and subscribe.